know what happened?
Absolutely not.
No clue what
Oh,
happened.
okay, that's why you're looking at me
I was
like,
like,
what the hell? Okay, so
sure. Sorry,
there's
baby.
a domestic this morning,
Okay.
right, with her and the 12.
The kid that's
The kid's
in
the
the wrap.
hospital.
Okay.
Yes. So there's a domestic. Becomes physical. She calls her mom and her brother and is like, "Hey, I need your help because this guy's kicking my." So brother shows up. When he gets here, the 12 is still here. Brother kicks us, and once he does that, he's like, "Are you good? Everything's fine." And she's like, "Yeah, no, I'm good now," because he's leaving. So brother takes off. He's like, "Okay, well, I'm out of here." So then the kid retaliates by calling his mom and his sister and says, "Hey, they're kicking my ass," and blah blah blah. They show up. So then mom is still here, her mom. The mom is trying to take her and their baby, they have a 1-month-old baby. The sister and his mom are like, "No, you're not taking the baby." So now there's this huge altercation out here. It's a big brawl. They're all fighting each other.
On July 17th, 2024, police officers were called to a scene to investigate a family brawl. Since there was a 1-month-old baby involved, officers checked to see how the baby is doing. Let's see what police officers are able to find out from the grandmother of the baby who was involved in the incident.
How's the little one, first and foremost,
He's
okay.
I guess? He had a little glass in his head, though.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Is this from the incident today?
I believe so.
The scratch might be a little bit old, huh? But this little bruise. And oh, my goodness. So what happened?
My daughter called me and she said that he had hit her, that he was supposed to pick up the baby.
Who's he? Sorry, I'm new to the
Ramon,
situation.
yeah.
I wasn't over there.
Ramon. That's the baby's dad.
Okay.
So she called me and she told me that he was supposed to pick up the baby. And that they got into an argument and he pushed her to the ground and he started hitting her in the head.
Mm-hmm.
So then I got in my car and I went over there. And he was still there and I told him, just go, just go. He was like, I'm not leaving unless I take the couches and the TV. And I
So
said,
they live at the address on...
she does, my daughter.
Okay.
He was there to pick up the baby and stuff. So I told him, just go, and then he wouldn't go. And he was like, I'm not leaving until I get all my stuff. And I said, well, just go because you're going to make it worse right now. Just go. He wouldn't go. So then his mom got there.
And are you okay? I hear you like kind of...
The whole incident and everything.
Oh, okay.
So,
real quick, let me get fire here just to check on the baby, just to go over the baby, check on you.
Okay.
And then we'll, while they're en route, we'll go over it, this story.
Sure.
Lacerations to the face. Yeah, firm. All right, so go ahead.
So his mom got there with the daughter, and they ran up the stairs, and I got the baby, I put it in the car seat.
And you're still inside at this time?
Yes, I'm still inside the house. So I'm trying to get out of the house with the baby, and the mom attacks me, and she had me by the hair, and I had the baby in the car seat, and I couldn't let go of the baby, and then the daughter takes off running with the baby in the car seat, and I'm like, oh my god. So then the mom lets me go. I run down the stairs, I get the baby, and Ramon, the baby's dad, comes and he's hitting the back of the window with the baby in the car, and I'm like, don't, like the baby's in the car. And the girl, they're talking about they're gonna come by my house and shoot up my house, and I'm like, you guys, like, it's ridiculous, like the baby, it's a baby, why are you guys coming with the baby, So that's as far as I know what happened. After that, we just left it to my daughter, let's go, just get in the car, let's go. And so we took off because he had broke the window with the baby in the car.
How did he break the window?
With his hand.
When he was punching it?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he ever produce a weapon at any point
he
in
had a gun
time?
in his hand.
In his hand? Well, is that what he was using to punch out the window?
No, it was his hand.
Oh, okay. So he had the gun in one hand. He was punching the window. Where was the gun pointed?
He had the gun up in the air.
Did he ever point it at like?
Yeah, me and my daughter. Yeah.
Okay. Can you explain that to me?
He had, at one point, he went back upstairs looking for his gun because I didn't know he had it there, and it was under the couch. So he came and he got it. And he ran downstairs.
And were you still inside at this time?
No, I had already ran downstairs when
to go after the baby.
Yes,
ma'am.
And then he turned around. He pointed the gun at me and my daughter, and I told my daughter, I said, just get into the damn car, like get in the damn car. I need to get my inhaler. Give me a second. Okay?
Yeah. No. Go ahead. The redness is from today.
And that one too.
And this side as well. Anything else on?
No, I think that's all from him.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe that one. I don't know.
Poor thing. And then, do you have any?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
I
here.
saw that straight off the
Right
bat. Can you go like, so I can see this one? There we go. Sorry, I don't mean to be all up
It's
in
okay.
in your face, but I do want to document it as best as possible. Anything else? Like, you might have some.
It's right here. No, this is from being in the hospital.
Oh, okay. And you said she was holding you while you had one.
Yeah, I had to carry her, and she attacked me trying to go down the stairs with the baby because I was just gonna go to the car and go with the baby, leave the baby, and she attacked me. The mother of the baby's dad attacked me with her daughter. They were trying to jump me and take the baby from me, and I was like.
And did they hit you, or was like how?
She
like,
grabbed me by my hair.
She grabbed you by your hair.
She just started swinging at me, and she had me in the corner. Her son was trying to throw me down the stairs too with the gun. He was trying to butt me with the gun. So I was like. It was all like a mess. It was just a mess.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot, and I'm trying to play catch up. So if I might have follow-up questions.
Okay.
So you said you were downstairs. You ran to go grab the baby, from sister of dad.
Baby's dad.
And when you got the baby, was there any like exchange of words or?
Well, because I set the baby in the car, my daughter. Oh, the mother pepper sprayed my daughter. She pepper sprayed her. So that my daughter couldn't see, and I didn't know she couldn't see. And at that point, I had the baby in the car. Well, the sister came around this way, opened the door, grabbed the baby, and then she took off running again. She went around her car, a white Charger, and then she came this way. So I finally caught her on the other side, and I grabbed the baby from her. Because the mom was like, no, just let the baby go, let the baby go. And then we finally got back into the car, and then that's when the baby's dad, she didn't really tell me anything. She was just like, give me the baby. We have the right to take the baby, and that was it. Like, but it wasn't nothing like.
And then when you got the baby back, did you have to tell her anything, or you just pretty much
I told her,
took
give me the baby. Like, I just grabbed it from her arm.
And that's where mama like,
Yeah.
no, it's fine, let the baby go.
Yeah, like I
type
was
deal.
just like, give me the baby, you know.
Okay.
So, but after that, the baby's dad, that's when he had the gun, and he had his hand. He was at the front first, and I was like, it's my car. Like, get away from the car. Like, I have the baby in the car. So then he freaking came to the back where I was trying to reverse, and he started hitting the back window.
So when you said he had the gun, did he point it at you at any point in time?
He pointed it when I was downstairs when I had already left. When he went upstairs to get the gun, I followed right behind him when they had run off with the baby.
Yeah.
Because he ran off with it twice.
Oh,
baby.
okay. So then he's upstairs, you're downstairs? Is that when he pointed the gun at you?
No,
or?
when he went upstairs to get the gun, he was looking for it because I was already had the baby in the car seat.
Oh, this is okay.
Yeah,
Now I get it.
There's two different times they took the baby from me.
Yes.
So,
okay.
yeah,
now
yeah.
I'm tracking.
Yeah.
All right. So
then after I was upstairs getting the baby in the car seat, and he was looking for his gun. And I said, I don't know what you're talking about. So then he looked under the couch, and it was right there. It was in a big case thing.
Yeah.
And he got it out, and then he ran downstairs, and I thought he was running after my daughter. So I ran downstairs with the baby at that point. And the mom caught me at the bottom, and her daughter were trying to fight with me, get the baby. And
Again.
So then I got to the car, and I put the baby in the back seat. My daughter couldn't see. I didn't know she couldn't see. So I told her the baby. They grabbed the baby, and my daughter stood at the car because she couldn't see. And I took off running with the baby. And then the dad was chasing somebody this way, that way, like going that way because the apartment's right here. So he was chasing.
who was he chasing? Like,
I don't know. I don't know who he was chasing.
God, it sounds like a mess. I'm trying to keep
Yeah, it was a big mess.
sense of this all.
Yes, it was just a big mess. So he did point the gun. He came back at that point. He was like, give us the baby, and he pointed the gun at me and my daughter. We were both standing by the car, and I had already had the baby. And I got back into the car, and my daughter's like, let's go, just go. So we got in the car and we left.
And okay, I got some questions about the gun. What kind of gun was it?
I don't know. I don't know really about guns. A long gun?
It was a long one.
Yeah.
Okay, so when he pointed at you, how far?
He had it just like that.
Okay, and how far more or less were you guys during?
Yeah, I was like on that side. He was like maybe where you're standing.
Oh, okay. So then you guys are right here. He points the gun at you. Did he have it one hand, two hand? One hand, so just like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
He went to the front of the car and started hitting the front. And then I was reversing. The mom and sister were on that side. And my daughter's like, just go, mom, go. And so I'm trying to reverse, and he gets behind the car and he starts hitting the car.
And he has gun on one hand and banging on the car, and then it broke?
Yes.
And did little one wake up at all during all this?
No, did
Thank
not
God.
wake up, yeah.
Thank God. Don't have to experience all this.
Right.
All right.
Meanwhile, officers locate the male suspect.
Hey, do not grab the rifle.
I don't care. He's not doing nothing done. He's just putting it away.
I told him not to put it. Why would he
Get back there.
What are you doing?
Get down. Ma'am, back up. Back up. Get on your stomach, bro. You're getting detained, okay? Get on your stomach now. Get on your stomach now. Hey. Give your hand. Roll him on the other side. Right there. There you go. I got this one. Get it. Pull your clothes off.
He can't breathe. I gotta get
There, get up. Get to the home. Back up. Hold on. You piece of shit! Roll this way, Sullivan. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. Stop grabbing. You piece of shit. Rolling this way a little bit. To your left. Can you lift them up? Okay. Stop it! Give me one.
I would assault 10 idiots.
Involving her?
Her.
Because she's briefly told me about it. I guess there's a
Ramundo's sister.
the suspect that
Oh.
the suspect that we got in use
Yeah.
force with. This is her 12. They're his 12 or ex.
So this is
baby
baby
mom.
mom. So it all started because he was gonna come over and take the baby for the day because she had shit to take care of. He comes in with attitude, yelling at her, talking shit. So tries to just snatch the baby. So she slaps him. Get out of here with the attitude, and then they start tugging the baby, put the baby down. He shoves it to the ground. They start fighting.
Is she the initial father?
No, I don't think.
I think it was a neighbor. Yeah, so they start having their zero no trouble. She gets out, pushes him out of the house. She calls her brother. She calls her brother. He comes over. He calls his sister and mom. They come over in the Charger. And then the Charger, they all start fighting when they get here. And then he goes back inside, pulls the 1080 out, whacks it, points it at her, points it at possibly the brother, points it at her mom. And then they start fighting
Including
some
her
more.
too, right?
Yeah, pointing at her first after he whacked.
Dude, he's got to get charged all that. He had the thing. We all saw.
Yeah,
There's no way you can say like, no, I did.
They were still fighting over the baby. So the sister pepper sprays and her mom.
The one, oh, that's over here.
No, that's her mom.
Okay.
She ended up getting cross-contaminated with the spray.
Oh, okay.
So she pepper sprayed like 3 people on accident, and then started fighting more. And then they took the baby and put him in the Charger. And then her mom got the baby out of the car, put it in the white car. They were all able to get into the white car, took off, and then he broke out the back window of the white car. As the baby was in the back seat, there was a big old hole in the back, so the baby probably got in this glass.
My understanding that all happened. Yeah, well, I think that camera would have.
Got everything.
So-
He probably got the.
Well, is that the one that was yelling at us? On the second floor, right? Because I kept hearing him.
Oh no, I'm not worried about it getting these fours. I mean, that probably would have gotten everything because it probably happened like all I hear, right?
It happened like in the hallway, up in the apartment, and then down.
And they're up right or up left?
She's up left.
She's up left.
Once the male suspect is arrested, officers speak with the suspect's mother to explain her charges along with her son's charges.
So just so you know, as far as you being in custody, they told you you're being charged with battery of a police officer, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that's your charge. Your son is also getting charged on some other charges as well.
I just don't I understand, yeah, I shouldn't have pushed the glasses off him, but when my son's already restrained, getting choked by the cops, they have him, and the officer's punching him, like, what's your reaction? I just, with the glasses, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. And I understand, as a mom, what that must feel
I
like.
thought they were
and-
gonna honestly. And he's all bleeding and beat up because they had jumped him prior to that, before that. So I'm like, as a mom, and then I see these officers, and I get it. I get what's going on.
Yeah.
But I don't get why there's like 7, 8 officers, and then this officer is trying to punch him sideways. Like, why do they have to do that?
So yeah, and I understand that, but the reason for all of that was that your son, he was in a real heightened state.
See,
right?
mija, pero he shouldn't have been punching. They already had him. All kinds
They
of
did it
officers.
though. They had to control him. That's what that is.
But mija, this officer, they had him, and this officer's like that, and already trying to punch my son.
Yeah, and those are called compliance strikes. They do that so that your son will stop.
No, how is a person gonna stop when he's fighting for his life, when they're hurting him? I'm not saying he was fighting for his life.
Yeah.
But as a mom, like,
No,
my
I
point of
hear
view.
you. I hear you. And that's the hardest thing for people to understand is that the officers are trying to take you into custody. You surrender, let them take you into custody. None of this happens. You see what I mean? The more you fight, of course they're gonna defend
He's
themselves.
trying to put his gun or whatever in the car, and they see it when he's trying to put it in the car, so they come attacking him, and he's already where they jump him. So he's like, what the hell? Instead of them saying put it down, let's talk, they're over here just rushing people. And excuse me, and I know this isn't don't say this, but that's why officers get hurt, because they're over there taking stuff. Like, if they can beat up people in the streets, they think they can start punching people. You know what I mean? Like, they shouldn't. They should have said, excuse my language, mija. They should have said, hey, instead of attacking right away, hey, put that down, as they should. No, they went straight to attack him with the gun. What if that gun or something, they would have been their fault, because they shouldn't be doing that. Yeah. He's just trying to get his property out of that apartment to take it so we can leave. You know what I mean? But instead, the officers attacked him. I mean, there's footages and videos.
Oh yeah, there's videos.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna see.
Yeah,
so then when I see them attacking him, they have him. They're pulling him by the neck. Y todo, I'm all hyped up because I got hit too. Like, it was just so crazy.
Who by?
Mom.
Okay.
She started attacking me. They had my son surrounded, attacking, dumping him, like, as a mom. You know what I mean? So when I see that, and I see the officer already putting his fist, when they already had him. You know what I mean? They already had him, but this officer's over here with his fist closed, punching my son. My reaction, mija, was, with the lentes. So I know I didn't punch him or anything, but if he got scratches or anything, it had to be from him getting in there the metiche. Sorry, but like, I'm not the type to. I'm not stupid to hit an officer. But okay, I'll take responsibility and take it and get a lawyer, and the footages will say it itself.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
All right. Well, I mean, that's where we're at. Okay, that's where we're at.
It just upsets me because, like, what the hell are they jumping my son for? What, like,
You're talking about?
Yeah, what the hell? And then the mom thinking she can throw me down the stairs attacking me. So my thing was, I had her by the hair. Like, what the problem, bro? Like, and then they're all punching my son, like, everywhere. They had him stuck in there. They were jumping my son. You get me? As a mom, what are you gonna do?
All right. So all of this will be reviewed. I know you already spoke to the supervisor about it.
Yeah,
right? So okay. So we're aware. We understand your concerns. But for now, this is what we're looking at. You're going to be charged with the battery. Your son's facing some other stuff as well as
the mom.
And so the mom. What we're looking at is a public affray. Really, truly, everybody can go to jail for fighting. Really and truly, okay? It's called public affray, and it's a lot of fight outside of public.
Everybody up, because they were involved, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, everybody was, and I get that, but
the brother was hitting my son. The stepdad, his dad was hitting my son.
Okay.
Stepdad, mom punched my daughter. Like, my daughter's been shot before. She's been in seizures. Like, one pinche hit me, they're gonna take her medal away.
Yeah.
How are you gonna react to that? Your kids, like, all kinds of them, and just your son.
You guys didn't think to maybe just call the cops instead of getting involved?
No, they were already jumping him, mama. Like, when we came, they were already had him stuck. They wouldn't, like, they were jumping. They were hurting him. He was already bleeding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a mom, I don't know how you would have reacted, but, like, there's always point of views. You gotta see theirs, but you gotta see ours. I get that. And the police's, but, like, when you see your son like this, like, what the hell's going on? Everybody just, like, just, the mom thinking she can swing at me, and it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I swung back, I had her down, and then, everybody, it was just crazy. It just happened so, it was nowhere, it wasn't where, it was already happening where they were jumping my son and hitting him, where it was like, no thinking, it was just like, defend, like, I don't know how to explain.
How long were you guys in a relationship?
Only a year.
All right, so as far as the fight goes, it's kind of I know that they attacked your mom. They're alleging she attacked them. It's kind of a So basically what we're looking at is just a big fight, right, between everybody.
Yeah.
All right, so really what I'm concerned of, it's not really the fight, because everybody's sort of hitting each other, you know, that kind of thing. People are gonna get injured in a big fight, right? What I'm concerned with are the guns, right? The fact that he pointed a gun at you, he pointed a gun at your mom. Your neighbor saw it, correct? And the baby where is he at the time that he points the gun?
He's right there, like in my mom's arms, holding me ready to get him down the stairs.
Okay. So your mom's like in the car seat?
Yeah, he's in the car seat.
He's in the car seat and she's holding him?
Yeah, she's holding him. She's right there. I'm right here. And he's all like, no, you're not going to do it. And I seen him cock the gun and everything. So that's all I was all like, really, you're going to do this? Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And then that's when his mom came up here and they started fighting. And she grabbed my mom and pushed her to the corner, and that's when my mom's boyfriend was trying to separate them, and then Ramon headbutts my mom's boyfriend, and then just all of that.
Okay. And your brother is Daniel?
Yes.
All right, and he was involved in the fight too?
He was only involved before his family came and everything.
Yeah.
Because my brother came, because I told him when everything happened, I told him they needed to come right now. And then so my brother, like, once my brother walked in, he saw him and he just started hitting him. And I was in my room. And then so my brother was like, okay, good, you're a good sister, because he had other stuff to do, so he ended up leaving. And that's when he called his parents and everything. And then that's when his parents came and we're all mad and everything, you know, because he got hit. Like, he got
from your brother?
Yeah.
Okay. And then another thing too, because of the baby's involvement, CYFD is going to get involved as well. Okay. So they're going to come here, they'll talk to you, they're going to open their own investigation. They're going to tell you that it's going to be what's called a safety plan while they're investigating their end of it. And that means that he can't be around the baby. Okay. With these types of charges and the injuries to the baby, more than likely they're going to substantiate on their end, saying that it's just, with CYD it becomes more of an issue, like if you want to get full custody of your child, they can help you in that by saying, hey, we're going to substantiate there is child abuse here and he's not fit to be a parent. So that gives you primary custody of the child. Okay. So because he is going to be charged with the child abuse, he's going to be charged with the battery in the household member for you, and then he's going to be charged with the 2 counts of the aggravated assault with a deadly weapon for you and your mom, and then of course the battery on the police officers. Okay.
The mother of the male suspect was taken to jail for battery on an officer. The male subject was transported to the hospital and taken to jail for battery on an officer, child abuse, battery on a household member, and 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Comment below and let us know what you think of the situation. Thanks for watching True Crime TV. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more videos.